Hello my little lovebirds, TonyaTko here, and ooh, I know it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope kick. Step two. Okay, listen. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to be sophisticated. Okay, that's why I have on my glasses today. Well, that's why I have on glasses. This is my sophisticated look. Okay, let's start again. Okay, let's start again. All right. It's been a long time. Okay, no, that's not where I'm supposed to start from. Okay, that's not where I'm supposed to start from. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's here we go. Hello, my little lovebirds. TonyaTko here, and it's been a long time. Okay, I'm gonna resist the urge. Okay, it's been a long time. I should have left you without a dope. Step. Okay. Okay, I got that out of my system. Let me fix my dress. Excuse me. All right. Hold on. All right. You know what? I want to get right into today's topic. I just, I have to spend too much time clowning. It's just I miss you guys so much. It's been so long. I'm not gonna say it's been a long time. Hey, it's been so long since I left you. Okay, no. Let's get to today's video. Today's video is a tough topic. I'm going to be addressing women specifically in this video. And this is going to be a video that you do not want to hear. Well, some of you may not want to hear because sometimes the truth hurts. But you need to hear the truth because, I'm your big sister, TonyaTko. And I want to help you. I'm your love guru, teaching you not only how to love each other, but most importantly, how to love yourself. And this video is going to be about self-love. The name of this video is Having His Baby Won't Make Him Your Baby. All right, so now that you know what the topic is, I'm going to tell you today's video. Let me turn off my volume on my phone because I don't want you guys at home thinking that's your phone and you're like, what's happening? No. All right, today's video is sponsored by TKO Skin. For those of you who don't know that I sell skincare products, you guys complimented my complexion so much that I went and started selling skincare products. For those of you who are not on my page, go to tkoskin.com. Make sure you join the mailing list over there. Today's video is sponsored by my coconut complexion polish, the polish everybody is trying to get their hands on. It's autographed. It's an autographed. You can see that, TonyaTko, and it's autographed on the top too. Yeah, it's that's the polish everyone is trying to get their hands on because that is what is one of the building blocks for my great skin. As you know, I do most of my videos without foundation on, and I believe that you have to work on the skin underneath, and that polish actually brings magic. I was gonna do my white glove test at the end of the video, but I'll do it now because some of you don't even make it to the end of the video. Here's my white glove. Yeah, because as you know, I don't wear, like today I don't have on foundation. There's my white glove test. I do, however, have on some blush, so I could show you. Look, I should have did that at the end of the video. As you can see, there's my blush coming off right there. I do have on blush and concealer under my eyes because I'll be up late at night working. And last night I went to an NBA draft watch party, and then the after party. I shouldn't have been doing that on a work night, but the real people go out not on the weekend days. So anyway, listen, let's get into the bulk of today's video. I'm sorry, I really didn't want to start this video because it's going to be hurtful for some of you to hear. Now, this video is not dedicated to the women who slipped up and then had a mistake and now you're pregnant and you're not really sure what to do, or you want him to step up and this, that, and the other. This video is dedicated to the controlling, manipulative women who are purposely out there trying to impregnate or become pregnant so that she can trap a man into loving her. And I want to talk with you about that. So I would love it if you could pass this video along to any woman who might need to hear it. Now, we know that there are men out there who do the flip side, who try to trap a woman into having his baby and all that other stuff. But the sad part about that is that it's you left holding the bag, literally and figuratively. So this video is dedicated to the possessive women who want to control and manipulate man by birthing his offspring. And we all know the story. Girl meets boy, girl likes boy, boy likes things and people other than girl. So girl becomes obsessed, and girl decides that she's going to keep boy by forcing another human being into the world who will bind this man to her for life. And I'm hoping that this video will convince some of you that this is not the way to go. And you know what? I get it. I definitely understand. There's some men out there who are elusive. They're so slippery. You try to get your fingers on them and they just slide away. Nothing you can do can hold on to them. And I get it. You know, I know that sometimes we as women, we feel that we reserve the privilege to be able to have any man we want. And if we can't, then, you know, we feel that there's either something wrong with him or there's something wrong with us. Some people just are not meant to be. You know, trust me. I mean, you think I get every man? I mean, it may seem so, but I do not get every man that I have not gotten every man that I've ever wanted. You know, my ex, oh my goodness, one of my exes, oh honey, I understand. Ooh, he was so fine. Oh my goodness. Goodness, he was so fine. I wanted him to do what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to be who I wanted him to be. I wanted him to be mine and mine only. And I really wanted to. If I could have devoured him, I would have. But, you know, I took a hard look at myself and at the situation. And I looked at everything. And I was like, not only do I not have him, but when Mother's Day came around, I had to mail his mother, you know, a couple dozen bouquet of roses and flowers assortment, because not even she had him either. And then I had to look around and see that, you know, and I want you to look around at the man that you're trying to hold on to. Who else has him? You know, and if you see him and you're like, oh, well, his kids have him, etc., that doesn't mean, honey, that you're ever going to get him. Sometimes you have to cut your losses. Believe me, I get it. I know what it feels like to want to give a man a dose of act right, you know, to control him, to get him to do what you want him to do. I understand what that's like, but you have to remember that nothing in this life is promised or guaranteed. Give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry. Okay. Goodness, I'm sorry about that. I'm interviewing someone in a few minutes and they're early. You know what? When you go for a job interview, get there on time. 20 minutes early, I mean, that's okay for a big office, but for someplace small like this, I budget my time accordingly. So anyway, listen, I wanted to tell you ladies, so I'm going to have to hurry up with this video. I wanted to tell you that nothing in this life is guaranteed. People come into our lives, you know that whole saying that they were passing around on the internet, for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Keep that at the base of your information, right? And remember, just take this point of view. We're renting our time here with people. You know, sometimes they come into our lives for a reason. When that reason is fulfilled through no fault of your own, that person will, or the friendship will wither off, and the things will just end. You learn the lessons that you need to learn with this person, and then you move on. Don't make this lesson be one of lifetime catastrophic proportions. Okay, you know, I've seen this. You know, we feel that we own people, but remember, we do not own them. We're only renting a little bit of time in the span of the entire history. We're renting a little bit of time with this person. We don't own them. I've seen people feel that, oh, if this person is not going to be with me, I'm going to destroy them and I'm going to destroy their lives. But honey, you can be destroying your life as well. If you think that bringing a child into the situation is going to somehow make him, force him into loving you, you're wrong. The first person that you have to love is yourself. And I'm going to break down the scenario of what's going to happen. You think that because, and you know what, and I understand being a woman. You know, we all have different biological differences. Men and women, we're all different biologically. You know, men have the power of being able to have children very late into life, the power of being able to populate far and wide. And we women, we have the power of the womb. We have the power to carry the new generations within us. And I understand that natural biological urge to want to couple with a person. But don't let that biological urge turn into the re-altering of your family tree as well. I understand how powerful it feels to be like, yes, I'm carrying the fruit of your loins in my womb. So yes, you're going to pay attention to me. You're going to give me attention because I carry the future of your family tree in me. I understand that. I understand feeling that having this type of power is going to, thinking that it's going to make him act right. And it's not. It's not. Did you know that men are genetically predisposed to mating far? This is what determines the male of a species, having the ability to having more sex cells. We as women, that's how they determine the female of a species, the one who has the larger and fewer sex cells. So reproductive success for a man is to populate in quantity. Reproductive success for a woman is to populate in quality. So, and according to, I wanted to state this for you guys. According to the science of attraction, that feeling of in love lasts only about 18 months. They say that this 18 months is enough time for the child to start walking and to be able to move and carry on its own. You know that part of the reason that women, the female of the human race looks for men who can protect her is because we're bipedal, which means we stand on two legs, which means we have to use our arms to carry a baby. So therefore, throughout history and nature, evolution, we've looked for men to be able to take care of us while we're with child, and once the child comes out, when we have to carry this child, because we can't do a lot of the gathering that we would have been able to do, and we can't do the protecting that we would have been able to do if both of our hands were free. So, you know, and that's something that you can do a little bit more research on. I definitely want to get to the end of this video. So I just wanted to say, listen, ladies, if you didn't have his care and adoration and his love and attention before having his child, forcing him to be bound to you for life is not going to be the magic ticket. And yes, this person will, and hopefully will, love his offspring. If he's a good person, he will love his offspring. But that love is not going to translate over to you. Men like what they like. And if anything, you're against the odds because you're coming in on the tail end of it. After he's already started falling out of love, having that child is not going to make him tumble back into love all of a sudden because you've, and you know, I understand the rationale. Oh, I've made you, or I've given you your firstborn son and this and the other. Yeah, they'll love the son. They'll love the daughter. They'll love that. But you know what? You have to love yourself more. Trying to hold on to him. And one thing that I wanted to state about evolution. Ladies, this is really sad, but did you know that according to evolutionary psychologists, men are predisposed to abandoning their offspring after their offspring are self-sufficient. You know, the type of the women that men mate with or sex with or whatever is a lot different than the woman that he settles down with. I was talking to somebody about this on, I think, Ram. I was talking to him about this on my Facebook page. If you're not on my Facebook page, come over to facebook.com/TonyaTko show. I'll put the links below. But in a society like ours, where children, okay, let's say this, let's rewind. A man, every human being has this natural disposition to making sure that their offspring are taken care of. And that's the reason that a good man sticks around, to make sure that his children are going to be taken care of. But depending on the type of man that you're trying to trap, in a society like ours, where we know and are of the understanding that there will be programs like the assistance for mothers with dependent children, you know, assistance for mothers with young children, as long as there are programs out there like that, you know, some people call it welfare, as long as there are programs out there like that where you can be provided assistance, and you know that, he knows that, as long as there are programs out there that provides a get out of jail free card for him, because he knows that you're going to take care of this child, and he knows that you're going to be able to get financial assistance elsewhere. So it's gravy for him. He has an offspring in the world who's going to be taken care of, and his DNA is out there, so his family tree is going to be continuing. Now, we all know of men who, once the woman doesn't step up, he automatically jumps in and he takes care of that child. And then we know of situations where if you don't step up, he doesn't step up, and the child ends up in foster care. So let's go on with the video. I guess I would say the whole main point of this video is, my dear, please, you have to love yourself first and foremost, and you have to know that your life is bigger and broader than this temporary fixation that you have with this man. This man is not the be-all, end-all. You will have better than him. Oh, honey, let me tell you, the love, that pure, oh, I wrote about this on Facebook when I talked about how people say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and I said that is not true, because I've seen scores of albums of people that I know from real life who love has transformed them. Let me tell you, when you get that pure, unadulterated, powerful love from another human being, and I'm telling you, first it starts within and then it emanates outward, but when you get that pure, rich love from a good man, honey, it will transform you. You will not be having to run after him thinking of ways to trap him. Honey, your life will be different. It'll open up. Like, you ever seen the skies when a rainbow comes out? Honey, you will have a man who will adore you, who will lay down everything that he has on the line to have you, who will give his life so that you can live. Honey, oh, when you get that real love, it'll make this obsession that you have with this man seem like a problem of yesterday. You will realize how sick that obsession is when you realize what real love is and how it sets you free. Oh, girl, let me tell you, when you find a real man to love you and worship you, he will do whatever it is in his power to take care of you, to protect you, honey, to hold you, instead of the other way around, with you doing anything that you can to hold on to a little piece of this man, bringing forth a new human being into this world. And in goodness forbid this person looks like him. Honey, what do? Now that you have this lifelong reminder of him, and your plan did not work because he never came around to loving you. And then even more so, when he loves that child and not you, and you see the relationship that he has with that child, and you wonder, why not me? Now, you know, some of us don't have a choice. We become impregnated. We give birth to these children, and the man does not love us. We hope that he would. Some of us didn't have a choice. But ladies, oh girl, if you have a choice, make the choice to choose you. Don't go poking the condoms or trying to convince him to do it without, to stop taking your birth control. No, honey, you have a life that is bigger and broader. It's going to go a lot further than holding on to a piece of this man and his family tree forever. You have to love your life and realize that you're going to do and be so much better. And I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this, but oh. Having, how do I put this? You're going to come into contact, you know what, the right man is going to be there for you. But carrying on to the offspring of somebody's child who's not there to help you does weigh you. Now, you can do it on your own, but imagine the resentment if you were hoping that you would have help and you did this under the impression that you would have help, and then you realize that you don't have help, the resentment that builds, and then you're punishing the child. What do you do when you went and you constructed this pregnancy, when you created this new human life because you wanted to hold on to him? What do you do when that does not work? And then the only power that you have is his child. And I've seen it, this thing, and I've seen it time and time again. Then they start using, sorry, I had this tag from, this is a new dress. You like it? And then you have this child who's caught in the middle of this, because you have the power of having his child. So therefore you feel that you're going to hurt him for not loving you by destroying the relationship that this man could have with his child, because it's just too painful for you to see him love him or her and not love you. Honey, that's another road you don't want to go down, and that, you know what, you're going to be the one facing the brunt end of that, because yeah, you have control of a little person now because they can't do for themselves. But that child only stays small for a short time, and 10 years is a lot to a kid. That changes a child from the age of 8 to 18. That's what 10 years does for a child. And the things that you're doing to punish that father and that child today are going to come back to haunt you. So before you even go that route, because one day that child is going to grow up and hate you. When they realize that you kept them from having a relationship with their father because of what you couldn't have, that child is going to turn around and turn on you, because they're not small for long, honey. Listen to me when I say that. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end this video, because it's almost time for my interview right now. I'm trying to get help to help me with TKO Skin. So listen. Honey, if there's anything that you gain from this video, is love yourself first. You're going to have a big, broad life that has nothing to do with this man who didn't understand and didn't. You know what, how I told you about casting diamonds before swine? Everybody can't realize a precious gift. You throw pearls before pigs, and what do? They crunch it up inside the mud. And if you're one of those people who's trying to use a pregnancy to hold on to a man, then I wouldn't even know if I would say that this is casting pearls before pigs, because there seems like there's some things within you that you need to work on, dear. There's some things that you need to strengthen inside yourself. You need to love yourself first, honey. Love yourself and keep yourself free. Okay, keep yourself free until you find that love in you, and then it'll find you outside of you. So listen, I'm going to get out of here. Come over to my Facebook page and stay in touch with me. Over the past few weeks, I haven't made any videos because I've been very busy here. That's why I'm looking for help. And I know it's bad of me to keep the person waiting that long, so I'm going to go and handle that right now. But listen, dears, do you want a hug? Let me give you a hug. Hug. I love you. Now please go out there and love each other, but most importantly, love yourself. Come over to my Facebook page, facebook.com/TonyaTko show. Come over to my site, tkoskin.com. Get on the mailing list there. Find out about my beauty secrets. I already did the white glove trick for you. I'm not going to do no more because I got people waiting, or I have a person waiting. But listen, I love you guys. Stay in touch with me, and please leave your comments below. If you know someone who has done this, if you're a man suffering from this right now as we speak, if you're a woman who's considering this, I don't know if you'd have the courage to write it below, but if you've ever tried this, I would like for a woman to be courageous enough that if you have ever tried to hold on to a man's love by having his baby, I mean, it's anonymous on YouTube, leave your comment below. Tell me, did it work for you? And men, please, give me an answer. Has anyone been able to convince you to love her by forcing you into fatherhood, by bringing forth your seed? Did the love that you have for your child automatically translate over to a love for her? Did you say, oh my goodness, you have my baby. Look at you, you wonderful, magnificent human being that you are. I'm going to love you because you brought forth my seed. I mean, it's possible. Leave your comments below. I love you guys. TonyaTko, your love guru, and I'm out. It's been a long time. I'm going to finish that up after I go. TonyaTko, and I'm out. Peace.